Welcome into Sports Night, a soggy edition of the High School Blitz. Joaquin Sanchez alongside me. Look, here's the truth. Mike Berman can't handle the rain, so we gave him the boot.
Brought in the specialist.
That's right. We went to the pen.
Specialist.
Brought in our rain specialist. It was wet out there tonight, Joaquin.
It was funny to watch these teams. A lot of fumbles, a lot of defense, ball just popping out, people trying to kick field goals with a soggy ball. It's fun to watch. A different sound. It's more of a poof. You know?
Good sound effect. Poof. I like that.
Yeah.
Nice. Mix those in throughout the show tonight.
Sure, absolutely.
So here's the deal. Delays all over the Austin and San Antonio area tonight. Games starting later than anticipated. So we'll do our best to get you the action, but bear with us as we roll through the games here because a lot of games still going on tonight as we got started late. But most games still being played, including, Joaquin, our San Antonio game of the week, which we know Steele is a very, very good football team. What we're kind of wondering coming into tonight is just how good is O'Connor and can they slow down Steele?
That's a really good question. Now, Steele has outscored their opponents 97-0. Is that's
pretty good?
Good thing to have happen. 97-0 through 2 games so far. O'Connor, one of their biggest tests so far this season, and Steele's going to get a really good test this week as well as next week. They play DeSoto at McLean Stadium. That'll be a fun one to watch. So a couple big tests before they start district play. Yeah,
absolutely. All right. So we set it up for you that way. Travis Raychek was there to watch this one. I don't know if he stayed dry. Oh, look, he's got the hat on, the very finest in Time Warner Cable apparel. So Travis, was O'Connor up to the task tonight?
You know what, Ricky, they really were. And you know what else? It dumped on me about the second quarter. So, yeah, the ball cap comes on when I get drenched like that. But this turned out to be a really good game. O'Connor coming in with that 2-0 record. Nice wins over Reagan and Alamo Heights in the first 2 weeks. And as you guys alluded to, a couple of shutouts from Steele and their first 2 victories of the season, setting up a big showdown tonight in our San Antonio area game of the week. O'Connor would not be intimidated going up against LG Williams and Steele tonight. In fact, the Panthers on the board first. And in the second half, more of a defensive battle. Steele able to get a safety to cut it to 3-2. Then finally someone gets in the end zone. LG Williams with a touchdown to give them an 8-3 lead. One more safety to make it 10-3, and that was the final score. The Knights holding on to win. We are now joined by Steele head coach Scott Linhoff. And Coach, this wasn't a pretty game by any means tonight, but what do you think about your team to battle through and find a way to win?
Yeah, we needed that. We talked about at halftime. Said, guys, this is what we want to be in. You don't want to be in 62-0 blowouts. You want to be in ball games where you got to show some fight. You got to show some character.
Yeah, let's see how it's played out so far. Lauren Michler joining us now live from Georgetown. Lauren also dealing with the elements out there and maybe undercover at least. Lauren, are you undercover up there in the press box?
Not a chance, Ricky Doyle. You pay me to be out in the rain and the mud and standing on the sidelines with the lovely gentleman downstairs. We did come upstairs to the top of the press box for this live shot to bring you guys all of the action because our photographer Jesse has been, setting things up for us up here. Of course, the view's a little bit better, but
we can run and play defense with the best of them, regardless of who's under center. But as Westwood coach Anthony Wood reminded me last week, the Warriors are 5-4 against Cedar Park. This one very sloppy. Wood also said he's 0-2 against Joe Willis, so there's that. A little rain there when we picked it up. Josh Burton stepping in and nailing the 33-yarder with a heavy ball. There you go. How about a little poof. So it sounded like out there 43 yards. Amir Alzer back in at quarterback. The T-Wolves have been missing him. That's a nice little look right there to Davis Viala. And then it's Chris Hutchings pounding it in. Remember Joey Carter, the guy who looked so good against Aledo. Cedar Park up 34-10. They win with that one, and Joey Carter, the kid who looks so good against Aledo, is out with a knee injury. How about Todd Dodge and the Chaps coming off that impressive win over Temple? Opening district play against Anderson, no score. Sam Ellinger, the QB keeper, he's in for the first score. That makes it 6-0 Westlake. Remember, this is a district game this early into the season. Same score. Ellinger's going to fire over the middle. Andrew Laylock makes the grab. He's going to slip a couple tackles right there.
Slippery, everybody's wet. It's tough to bring them down.
Tough to bring them down, tough to hold on to the ball. Big gain into Trojans territory. Later on the drive, Ellinger, not sure that's inbounds necessarily, but Laylock again, they call it a touchdown. So
do we have instant replay? Do we have challenges?
13-10 Westlake in that one, and we are in the third. It is 26-0 Chaps on top.
All right, let's go. Bowie and Lehman at the Big Burger back out on the field after about a 30-minute delay in this one. Finally kicked it off right around 8:30. First drive of the game, Lobos unable to get anything going. Couple of drives later, it's Bowie kicker. Sound effect, please. Connor Flanagan knocked it through. That's
a heavy ball.
That's a good
ball.
kick.
You're watching High School Blitz on Time Warner Cable News.
That's a good one.
That's actually the brother-in-law, the animated ref there, the brother-in-law, one of our photographers, so he's happy to do it for the cause.
Well, I like that one.
And a good one,
We
yeah.
always, raise the level of creativity on those every
You
year.
get 3 refs, each with separate parts. It's a beautiful thing.
Good coordination. Yeah, I like it. Mike Berman and I talked about this last week on the Blitz, Joaquin, after Rouse lost to Cedar Park, saying that's a really, really good 0-2 football team. They lost to Cedar Park, and they lost to Brendan, who we know is one of the elite teams in the state as well. So the record for Rouse is a little bit misleading. I would say coming into tonight, they had Leander. You were up there for this one. Let's see if the Raiders could start to get things going. I believe you had a lengthy delay at this one as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We didn't get there till about 8:30. That's when the game started.
All right, Leander also looking for its first win of the season. Look, wet conditions, wet football leads to fumbles. There's one right there. Rouse coughs it up. Leander recovers.
Yeah, we got more wet conditions right here. Low snap.
Yeah, more trouble here. Lions struggling there. Brandon Hopp can't get it. He does get it to Kyle Guyton, though, or when he does, I should say, Kyle Guyton wraps him up for the sack. Raiders get the ball back. They take care of business. Billy Ray McCrary, a nice toss there to Jackson Franks. He bobbles it, brings it in. Rouse jumps on top 7-0. More offense coming for the Raiders since then, 22-6. Rouse leading it.
How about Copperas Cove and Round Rock, first quarter after, well, a ton of rain, as we've seen all over the place. 3rd and goal, Liam Beard gang tackled by Copperas Cove. The Bulldogs
WG.
all over him. Bulldogs all over him. So they're going to go for it on 4th down. Handoff to Beard again. He's going to get in. Extra point is good as well. Dragons and the Bulldogs in that one.
All right, let's get you out to that game right now. Travis Raychek standing by. Travis, I don't want to steal all of your thunder, but let me ask you this. How much of this was a matter of O'Connor playing really well tonight, and how much of this was the weather kind of slowing down Steele?
It was a little bit of both, Ricky. Because the first quarter, the weather was fine, and O'Connor built a 3-0 lead, the first points of the season that Steele has given up all year, and would turn out to be the only points they gave up all night. In the second quarter, that's when it came down. The rain blasted the field here at Lindhoff Stadium. And
we mentioned before, our Austin game of the week tonight, Pflugerville, Georgetown, each of these teams 2-0 on this season. Let's go back out to Birkelbach Stadium now. Lauren Michler joined by the head coach of the winning team, I believe, the Georgetown Eagles. Lauren.
Close, Ricky. We're going to have Jason Dean in just a little bit. Right now, I'm joined by junior wide receiver Dakota Cahill, who played quite a role tonight in the win over Pflugerville. You guys finished 31-27, but it took a lot of hard work to get there. Talk a little bit about the hard-fought success you guys had on the field tonight.
Well, we did a lot of good things on offense, and we also did a lot of dumb things.
Pflugerville and Georgetown, I set this up early in the show, but I was a little bit ahead of myself. Now we're going to hear from the head coach of the victorious Georgetown Eagles, Jason Dean, who's got the beard going, I believe. Lauren Michler.
What a finish out here at our Austin area game of the week. Georgetown topping Pflugerville. Coach Dean, it was a little messy in the beginning.
Check out some other scores. The Battle of Southwest Parkway. Regents on top of this one, 19-10 over St. Andrews.
Keep the scores coming for you. St. Dominic Savio leading Lanier. That's tight, 34-28 in the second half of play. So that's it for us. The Blitz in the books on week 3.